So I thought I'd do this type of video for you again. When I did this last time, you really enjoyed it. And it's one of the videos where you're going to have to guess what camera I'm recording with. And I will give you some clues as to what camera it is. So first of all, the first clue is that it is a mainstream brand. So it's not an obscure brand, it's something like Olympus or Canon or Nikon or Sony, so, you know, sort of one of the mainstream brands. And it records in 1080p, 60 frames per second, but it also records in 4K up to 30 frames per second. And whilst it's recording in 4K, you've also got the option of image stabilization. Okay, so I have now changed one of the settings on the camera, so it's now recording in 1080p. The 4K video footage that I recorded in the first segment of the video are sort of downscale, and I've also plugged in an external microphone, so hopefully you can hear me maybe a little bit better. Maybe the built-in microphones perform admirably. You'll have to let me know about that in the comment section below. So the guessing game is still on. I still need you to let me know what camera you think I'm recording with. So I'm actually recording this on the morning of the day that Apple are due to hold their event on, where we're hoping to see the release of new MacBooks, primarily the MacBook Pro. And there's been a lot of talk about them including a magic toolbar on the new laptops, which will be absolutely amazing. Just got to stop and do one more drop off just here. Okay, ready to set off, and I discovered something quite amusing. The last segment of the video where I told you I'd plugged in an external microphone, I don't think the microphone cable was plugged in properly, so you were still hearing the internal microphones in that last section of the video. Now you're hearing the little microphone I've got installed up here, so it should be better quality audio, but it might still be the same quality. Who knows? I haven't reviewed the footage back yet. But I've run my errands and now I have to get back to the studio to record some client videos, and then I'm going to be editing for the rest of the afternoon. Now, I started talking to you about the Apple event that's due to happen today at 6 PM UK time, and I'm really excited. The Apple MacBooks, i.e. the MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, haven't seen an update for a long time. So that's the first thing I hope Apple really do address. And it does seem pretty certain that that is going to be the main focus of their announcements today. I hope we see updated processors, a new thinner design. I hope the battery life either stays the same or is improved. We can always hope for better battery life on our laptops. And I do hope that they do this magic toolbar. I think that's going to help them differentiate their laptop from so many other manufacturers now that look very similar. Now, I know a lot of you are also hoping for updates to the iMac. That might happen today, I hope it does. And also the Mac Pro, which seems to have been forgotten for a long time and is well due an upgrade as well. Now, I currently own a Mac Pro, the 2013 model, you know, the one that looks like a trash can, and yes, it is due for an update. Will I update mine? No, I won't. I'll keep mine until it is no longer workable, and then I'll probably replace it just with a MacBook Pro. I've also got a MacBook Pro at the moment. Will I replace my current MacBook Pro? Well, it's still working absolutely fine. I don't do much video editing on it. I do all of my video editing on my Mac Pro in the editing room, and on rare occasions I might edit a video on the MacBook Pro. But this time around, if the upgrades are worthy of my money, I will actually upgrade my MacBook Pro, and I'll upgrade it for a couple of reasons. Firstly, so that I can experience this new Magic Toolbar and obviously the faster speeds, but I will also upgrade it to the very high specification version. I'm going to do that because I want to really switch over to doing all of my editing on a laptop. I want to be more mobile so that when I go down to events I can actually edit happily without relying on editing on my Mac Pro. And I think that's just the way to go. I think that the time for desktops is sort of, it's not going to disappear, but I do believe it's more limited now because laptops are getting so much more powerful and so much more capable. When I had that little 12-inch MacBook, so not the MacBook Air, just the standard MacBook, that was perfectly capable of editing 4K video. So it just goes to prove how streamlined the Mac operating system is, how optimized Final Cut Pro 10 is, and how capable these sort of lower spec machines are of actually editing 4K. So that is what I plan to do. I plan to not get a new Mac Pro, not get an iMac, but get the very top end MacBook Pro. Let me know in the comment section what you'll be getting from the Apple event, either before or after it happens. And also don't forget to guess which camera this is, and I'll reveal what it is in a future video.